Hello. Welcome on in to another episode of the Whiskey Crusaders. I'm Will.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Matt.
On today's episode, we're talking about Rocktown and their peated bourbon.
Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and click that notification bell. Matt, tell us a little bit about this thing I'm kind of iffy about.
Yeah, this is Rocktown, Arkansas bourbon whiskey in their flavor grain series with peated malt in it, which is very interesting. This is a donation from Stellar Matrix. I want to thank her for this from about 2019. So awesome. We're getting to it. We got one more Rocktown from her. We'll get to it at some point in time. I guess the rye whiskey. So what this is 46%. It uses Simpsons peated malt from the UK. It's just added to their Arkansas corn. It is 12 months old with a mash bill of 82% corn, 9% peated malted barley, and 9% malted barley. So let's see what we think of this peated bourbon. If Sarah likes it or not.
They didn't use any other accent grain. They didn't use a wheat or a rye. They're just a corn and malted barley.
Yes.
Interesting mash bill.
In fact, I found out it's not even made anymore. It's not on their website anymore.
That's weird.
It's definitely it's only 12 months old, so it's going to be weird and funky to begin with.
I was going to say, and there's a sappy
chocolate.
Totally get that.
Yeah, chocolate and then sappy.
Yep. It's like paper mache and Elmer's glue.
It doesn't present itself as as in the iodine yuckiness.
No,
not yet.
Not yet. And the nose, it's not burnt tire fire, dirty, wet Band-Aids.
Yeah.
No, there's definitely an earthy mossiness in there.
And see, definitely. I totally get that. And I get it. It's like soil.
It's like mud.
Soil that you just put in the ground and planted your flowers and watered.
It's Miracle Grow.
Yeah.
Freshly watered.
Grow. There you go.
Like high nutrients, high
rich. Walking down the aisle in Home Depot that has the
like the wet peat moss in the bag.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's got like this muddy young corn, little caramel, little peat, and wet wood. That young barrel funk with, like I said, that paper mache Elmer's glue thing going on.
Yeah, it's got some vanilla in there.
Yeah.
Cinnamons and
a little bit of brown sugar. It's really hidden deep.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that youngness is so hard to get past a lot of that.
It really is.
There's a new makiness.
And
there's that mushroom funkiness.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think your best thing is that that peat moss or whatever from Home Depot. It's
all right.
Interesting. All right, let's see. Okay.
Oh. A little bit more on the palate.
Yes, it doesn't present itself as Isla Peat, which is what I don't like.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
actually, that's pretty nice.
Reminds me of the other one that we tried. It's just a little bit younger.
Yeah, the J. Riddle from
Detroit,
from Two James Spirits.
Yeah, I'd like to see where this went in another 2 years. I'm sad they're not.
Yeah, because like I said, I was on their website today looking, and it's not on there anymore. So I don't know if they just got rid of it or it's just not currently available. I'm hoping it comes back out, but yeah, I guess we'll see.
I would like to taste this in another 2 years in barrel.
Totally agree. But yeah, it's got a lot of nice corn, caramel. The sappy wood note you get on the nose isn't really there on the palate, which is nice.
Right. No, but that's that wet soil and like mushroom, fresh grown mushrooms that came up like right after a rain.
Yeah.
Definitely. That with some like granola and vanilla. Mixed around with some, like I said, mushroom and mud and a little bit of cinnamon, apples and cherry, some citrus. But it's got a nice warming growth to it too for 46%. That's pretty nice for a year old. I'm pretty impressed, to be honest.
On the second sip there, it presented a little bit of a smokiness to it.
Mm-hmm.
And, which reminds me of Irish peat.
Oh, interesting. This reminds me more down like the Long Branch kind of path. Is it Long Branch?
Yeah.
That has that smoky
mesquite smoke in it. Yeah, from Wild Turkey.
Yeah.
We need to review that still too. What a surprise.
That's what this one kind of, it leads me down that same kind of path of smokiness.
I actually really like this. This is really good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
This is I'd love to see what this tastes like at 3 years.
There's the chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
I just got the chocolate. on that pass that I got.
Yeah, nice milk chocolate finish. What an interesting whiskey.
Right.
I like that.
Chocolate covered mushroom.
Don't think that sounds so great. Chocolate covered mushroom. It sounds kind of gross.
I like it.
I like it
for what it
is.
is.
Yeah. So I think we've concluded Sarah likes peated bourbons, just not peated scotch.
For the ones that I've tried, yeah, I'd like to go back to the Balcones peated bourbon.
Or I don't remember about Balcones.
They have a peated malt, not a
peated malt.
It's
the peated malt. It's not a bourbon. Okay.
Yeah, it's peated malt.
I was kind of iffy on that one at first, but I'd like to go back to that and see.
We got to try Kings County with you and see if you like their peated bourbon. That's the next one we need to try and see if you think about that.
I'm okay with peated bourbon, I guess. It doesn't present itself as Island, which is what I don't like the most.
Right. Yeah,
and,
it's some kind of a Highland Pete's, my guess.
The Highland Park I can tolerate, and I have tolerated, and it's not a struggle. It's not an instant, like it is with the Isla. But
speaking of, we're gonna have a Highland Park stream in a couple of months, so I talked to them the other day.
Nice.
So that'll be fun.
Very nice. All right. This is good. Thanks again, Stellar Matrix. If you're still around, I haven't seen you in a while. But don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and click that notification bell and come hang out with us live on Monday nights. And until next time,
keep on crusading for better whiskey in your glass.
Cheers. Interesting.
Not gonna lie. Uh-oh. They froze up. It's the time to say things. They'll be back in a minute, I'm guessing, since they have failed out and bombed out here. But I like it. It's quite delicious. I'm just gonna say random things while they're frozen because it's funny. There they are. They came back. Look at that. It's amazing.